Hi, welcome to ChemTube channel. I'm Jaegu Wong. In this video, we do some question in Paper 2 Structure and Essay. Do subscribe our channel, like and share this video with friends. Now we look at a structure question for chapter 2. So these are the past year questions. Table 4 shows the molecular formula and the boiling point for 3 compounds which are members of a homologous series. So you can see there are 3 compounds PQR with the molecular formula and then the boiling point. Let's see, the molecular formula is C2H4, C3H6, C4H8. Then you can see the boiling point increases when going down the from C2H4 to C4H8. So let's see the question. Name the homologous series for these compounds. So if you look into this molecular formula, so we know that this belongs to alkene group. Then write the general formula for this homologous series. So for alkene, is CnH2n. And start from 2, 3, 4 and so on. And not starting from 1 because the alkene group, it has carbon-carbon double bond. B. Explain why the boiling point for the members for this homologous series increases when the number of carbon atoms per molecule increases. So meaning that here, if you see when the number of carbon atoms per molecule increase, what will happen? So there are 3 marks here. So point number 1, you can mention the molecular size increases when the number of carbon atoms per molecule increases. Okay. If the molecular size increases, what will happen? So point number 2, you can mention the attraction force, right? Okay, the attraction force between molecules. Becomes stronger. Okay, so actually you can mention this attraction force is a van der Waals force or the intermolecular force. So what will happen if the attraction force between the molecule becomes stronger? So point number 3. So more heat energy is needed to overcome . Okay, so more heat energy is needed to overcome the stronger forces. So boiling point increases. Okay, so 3 marks. Next question. Write the chemical equation when the compound P reacts with steam in the presence of phosphoric acid with the temperature of 300 degrees Celsius and 60 atmospheric pressure. So here actually, if we look into the condition here, react with steam, right? Okay, so we know this is hydration, right? Okay, hydration. So this is hydration process. So let's see compound P. Compound P is C2H4. Okay, so let's write the chemical equation. So C2H4 react with steam is the water. So under hydration, it will produce the alcohol, right? So it becomes ethanol. Okay, so it is balance. It is balance, so 2 marks. Then compound P undergoes a polymerization. The structure of the compound P is given as below. Okay, so this is ethene. So write the chemical equation for the polymerization of compound P. Okay, so meaning that here under polymerization, okay, so I will use the space given here. So meaning that this is the ethene, so ethene times N. So under polymerization, so double bond, you will break up, okay, to form the 2 new single bond. Be like this. Okay, then the remaining OR remain the same, H. So this becomes a monomer actually. So times N. So this is the equation for the polymerization. So just pay attention here. If during the polymerization the double bond it will break. Okay. Now draw the structural formula for Q. So Q actually is the propene, right? Okay, propene. So propene 3C3H6, right? Okay, so C3H6. Meaning that it has 3 carbon, okay, and it has carbon-carbon double bond. So each carbon atoms it has 4 bonds. Okay. Then hydrogen. So this is ethene. Question number 2, diagram 5 shows the alkene P, which is C4H8, undergoes reaction 1 to form the compound Q. So compound Q undergoes reaction 2 to form the alkene P. So you can see here, there are 2 reactions here. So reaction 1 is from the alkene to compound Q. Meanwhile, for the reaction 2 is from the compound Q to alkene. So actually, if we look into the condition here, this is steam and phosphorus acid, temperature and pressure. So this is under hydration process. Hydration. Meanwhile, from the alkene, from the compound Q, turns back to alkene. So this one is under dehydration. Okay. So question A, state the name for the alkene P C4H8. So this is under alkene, so 4 carbon, so it's called butene. Draw the structural formula for 2 isomers for butene. Okay, so here butene we can draw, it can form the 2 isomers. Okay, so first one, there are 4 carbons. Okay, so carbon at carbon number 1. So this one becomes the first isomer. So the name will be but1ene. Okay. So beside this one, actually we can shift the carbon-carbon double bond to the second carbon. So it will be like this. So the double bond shifts to the second carbon. Okay, so it becomes but2ene. So the carbon-carbon double bond at carbon number 2. So it is called but2ene. Okay. Next, state the observation when the alkene P is passed through into the bromine water. So bromine water initially is the brown color, right? Okay. It's a brown color. Okay. So for the alkene, it can undergo the addition reaction. So meaning that the bromine, okay, bromine water is decolorized. Okay, because it undergoes the addition reaction to react with the alkene. Okay, write the balanced chemical equation for the reaction. So the butene C4H8 react with the bromine, so it will form 1,2-dibromo butane. Okay, so it becomes C4H8 Br2. Okay, yeah. So that's why it turns to colorless. Next, based on the diagrams 5. Okay, state the name of the compound Q. So from the butene, it forms the alcohol, undergoes the hydration, forms the alcohol. So the alcohol's name will be butanol. Write the balanced chemical equation for the conversion of alkene P to alkene Q, to compound Q. So meaning that is C4H8 react with water. So it forms a butanol, C4H9OH. So it's a balanced chemical equation. Next, draw a lab diagrams of how the reaction 2 can be carried out in a laboratory. So for this reaction 2 actually is dehydration. So dehydration, you have to draw the apparatus to show how to carry out the dehydration process. Dehydration. Okay, so 2 marks.